Hello everyone, it's NADI, and today we'll be testing out this new NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. As you beautiful people know, this is about the product, not the people behind it. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away, because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. I did get this in store at Sephora the other day, and hopefully this matches me because the ladies there were nice enough to try to color match me, but we know how it is on this channel. Nothing fucking ever is my right color. But at the same time, not having the correct foundation shade is kind of what I'm becoming known for, so really, who the hell cares? Anyways, I am actually really excited to try this. I don't think I've ever actually tried a real NARS foundation, so this is just a little bit special to me. But I've heard really good things about this foundation, and for 50 bucks, this shit better make my skin look like a fucking unicorn had a baby with Aphrodite. For me, that price for just 1 ounce is a little bit on the high side, but this is a really good brand, so I'm hoping it's worth it. I am on the Sephora website, and this has 4 out of 5 stars. Not too shabby. They say this is medium to full coverage, and supposedly you can use this with any skin type, sensitive, normal, dry, combination, or oily, which I do have a really fucking hard time believing that. Only because all of those skin types need completely different ingredients, like an oily person needs something that combats oil, and a dry skin person needs moisturization. So I guess we'll just have to see how this shit wears throughout the day. I personally have normal skin, so I'm not really expecting anything miraculous or terrible to happen, but they say this is a foundation with up to 16 hours of lightweight, natural, fade-resistant wear featuring full-powered radiance to smooth the look of the skin. I don't see anything on the website about this being vegan or anything. It could very well be, but it does say this is made without parabens. The reviews actually do look pretty good. People are saying the foundation looks stunning. They have it in several shades, and they mix both of them, and it looks absolutely amazing. Other reviewers with skin on the more oily side are saying that it breaks up on their face, especially on their chin and in their T-zone, so again, that really makes me think that this isn't for everyone. But overall, people are saying that if you use a good primer with this and you set it with powder, this shit is the balls. And I'm actually really glad that we are looking this up online because the directions on the box does not specify what tool works best for this foundation. It just says shake it, apply to the center, and work your way out. But online it says to warm it up in your fingers and then apply it with your fingers, which honestly, fuck that. I don't know about you, but whenever I apply foundation with my fingers, it just looks so streaky and way worse than it does with a sponge or a brush. So I think we're gonna use a sponge and a brush, and then if it does look awful, we'll start over and use our fingers. And I also want to add that there are so many different kinds of silicones in this product, so if you have a silicone allergy, stay the fuck away from this. In fact, the first ingredient is dimethicone, which is a silicone-based product. But let's go ahead and open this little bitch up. Ooh, damn, that's fancy. It comes in its own little coffin. Oh. Ooh, this is so pretty. Oh my goodness, that's sleek as fuck. Ooh, I don't know about this color. In Sephora, it looked perfect, but under this lighting, this does look to be on the yellow side, which always happens. I don't know about this. But they do say shake this up like 5 times on the packaging, so we are gonna shake the shit out of this bitch. Oh. And they do also say on the website to be careful with using too much of this. It can definitely cake up very fast. So they suggest 1 pump for the entire face, so I'm just gonna start with a little baby pump, just like that, and we'll use the sponge on this side of my face. Oh my goodness, we almost forgot to prime. Let's quick prime our face. And to do that, let's go in with this Dr. Brandt Pores No More. All right, now we can go in. And we'll put a drop right there, right there, right there. Oh my god, this is so fucking light on me. Actually, it might not be that bad. We might be able to make this work. Ooh, but that does go on really, really pretty. Like, it really doesn't look like anything is on my skin, but holy shit, I see what they mean about the creasing under the eyes. Okay, so this is with half a pump, and yes, this shade is awful. I'm definitely gonna have to go exchange this. But we can see the difference. We did get a nice medium coverage on this side, and it really does look good, and it feels great. And it really doesn't have a foundation look to it. Like, people could easily think this is just your natural skin. So I think we are definitely gonna bypass using our fingers, and I'm gonna try another little pump on a brush. And just dot it all over there. Ooh, that's really nice too. But to me, it really doesn't look like you get as full of a coverage using a brush, but it still does look really nice. It is just so fucking ghostly pale. Oh, actually, I don't know if you're gonna even be able to see this, but it's acting really weird on my forehead, like it's almost separating. I think the sponge side was a lot better. It just kind of pressed it into the skin. I mean, when you're looking far away, it really isn't that bad, but when you're up close, you can definitely tell there's a big difference. So I think because I do want more of a full coverage, I'm gonna take 2 more pumps on the sponge and spread it throughout my face. And hopefully I didn't apply too much and get to the point where they said it looks nasty. Which it does not look like I've done. It's just so fucking pale. I look like the ghost of jaundice. And for being a full coverage foundation, in person, I can still see a lot of the redness like around my nose and around my mouth, so I'm kind of disappointed with that. But overall on the skin, it looks pretty fucking natural. Let me just add a little tiny nip around my nose, because that redness is really fucking annoying. Okay, here we have it on, and the way this looks and feels on the skin almost almost reminds me of the Dior Air Flash foundation, which I abso-fucking-lutely love. But this does crease really bad, so I'm gonna try my hardest not to move my forehead. Before the creasing under my eyes gets too bad, I am gonna go in and add a little concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape, and a little bit on the forehead. And then I'm gonna immediately set this with some Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Oh, that's fucking weird. This actually took off both the concealer and the foundation because I see a bunch of redness underneath. That has never happened, so let me dust away all the powder, and I'm gonna apply another few drops of this, which I know people are gonna say is a fucking sin, but get over it. That kind of makes me wonder now if this foundation is just gonna slip and slide all over my face. Let's go back in and gently set under our eyes. And people were saying that you really do need to set the rest of your face, so I'm taking that same powder and patting it on everywhere. And I gotta say, this does look really bad underneath the eyes, which could totally be my own fault, so I'm really not holding it against it, but that creasing is so bad. They were not joking at all. It is definitely sinking into fine lines, which they did warn me about, so it's honestly probably my fault, but overall, this looks really pretty on the skin. Is it the best foundation we've ever tried on here? No, but it is certainly one of the more natural ones. Like, I do really like the way this looks. I mean, other than the fucked up color. But pretty much anytime we review anything on here, I always like to include a look just to see how everything works together, so let's go ahead and do that. Feel free to skip ahead if you want. I will put a timestamp down below. Do not feel bad, I totally understand. Since I did use this foundation on my eyes to prime and it's creasing like crazy, I am gonna go with another primer. This is the one I always use, it's by NYX. And then I am gonna fill in my eyebrows just a little bit today. Normally I don't, and I get a lot of questions from people saying, why the fuck don't you do anything with your eyebrows? And honestly, I'm cool with the way they look. The way my eyebrows are now, I can't do like the whole Instagram brow and chisel them out. They would just be so fucking big, so I keep them like this and I don't mind. We did just film with this the other day, but the look I created from it, I really didn't care for it. So I thought we could try again today and do a simple look. So let's go in with this peachy kind of color right here. And I'm just gonna use this to set the primer, so I'm placing it pretty much everywhere. And then for the crease, let's dip into Sweet Like Honey, and we'll gently blend that back and forth. And not to vent, but something that is so frustrating as a beauty YouTuber is how much different things look in person versus how they look on camera. Like in person, this looks so beautiful and blended, but because all these lights are drowning it out, what the camera picks up is not what I'm seeing. And it's kind of a bummer because I do spend quite a lot of time blending the makeup out. Next, we're gonna go a little darker with some of it Busy Bee, and we're just gonna place that in the crease to start making our eyes look bigger. And then we'll lightly blend that out with that first fluffy brush we were using. And let's also smoke some Busy Bee out right on the lower lash line. And then we'll finish deepening the look up with some of Honeymoon. And with this shade, I'm kind of pushing it deep into the socket. I'm placing a little bit of Bumble right on the eyelid, even though I'm pretty sure we're just gonna cover this up in a second. Yeah, instead let's go in with some Buzz Off, and I'm gonna start that right here on the inner corner. And I'm only gonna bring that about halfway in. And then working our way in from the outer corner, let's go in with Sweet Things. And we'll just start that right about here and then kind of blend it in with the light. And we have our basic ass look. Let's go ahead and give our eyes a line. And here we are with the final eye look. For blush, I'm gonna dip into Fearless and Limitless by Real Her. And for highlighter, I'm going in with my own Pure Life. And then I'm gonna top that with a little smidge of Kylie Life. And with this look for lips, you could really do so many things. Like you could do an orange lip, you could do a red poppin' lip, you could do a deep red lip, but I think I'm gonna go in with my current favorite lip combination, which is Kylie's Dolce K and Pretty Vulgar's My Lips Are Sealed. Oh my god, my hair is a fucking shit show. Let's just put this back on for now. And here we are with the final look. Very easy, simple, kind of bronzy glam. The foundation is holding up pretty okay. I mean, under my eyes, it really doesn't look that good, and the creasing is so bad, but I do still want to do a wear time test with this, so I will see you in just a minute. And we are back. It has been a little bit over 6 hours, and please ignore my hair. I've stopped caring about it. Everything seems to be, holy shit, I need to put my hat back on. Okay, this bitch is staying on. Anyway, everything does seem to be holding up pretty good. It's just that when they say this sinks into fine lines and wrinkles, it really does. I don't know if you're like me, but I do not want to accentuate that whatsoever. But that could also be because I simply applied too much. But applying less of this didn't give me the coverage that I wanted. Like, this says it's full coverage, bitch, I want full coverage. And I think in order to get that really full coverage, you do kind of have to pack it on, which means it's gonna crease. Everywhere that it's not creasing, however, it does look really, really good, but I will say, this shit comes off. If you're the type of person that ever has an itchy face, don't even bother with this unless you're gonna tap that itch out, which who is ever satisfied by a tap itch? Even if you rest your chin on your hand or whatever, it will come off your chin and you're gonna be left with a bald spot. Oh my god, my eyelash is fucking coming off. To me at least, it seems like the primer and powdering it really didn't set it that much. It's just kind of like sitting on the skin. So I suppose I'm a little bit torn about this. Like, I guess I'd recommend it if you don't touch your face throughout the day, if you don't need a full ass coverage, and if you don't have any fine lines. So if you're a 14-year-old. But for me, it is creasing like fuck pretty much anywhere it can crease. Again, that could be my own fault for applying too much. much. But I also want to say that it is fading, even on spots that I don't normally touch, like right there. I have had nothing there yet. It's kind of missing. And it's also starting to do some interesting things right there where my lip and chin meet. It's just kind of like separating and breaking up a little bit. And I'm not an oily person. I really don't think that's the issue here. It's almost breaking up because I'm talking. I don't know. I guess that's just really odd to me, and I've never really noticed that in any other foundations. But then again, it does kind of look pretty. I'm so sorry, but I feel like I really can't give a definite answer. You all might have to decide yes, no. Please let me know down in the comments below what you think, because this bitch is just torn. For me, I like it, but I don't like it. I'm so sorry I can't give you a definite answer, but there you go. Like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepopluxe.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialNADI, and you can follow me online at thepopluxe.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye.